Okay, so we're back. What does Facebook organic marketing look like? Let's start getting into some of this strategy here. What are we going to be doing? So, the traditional affiliate sales funnel, if you're not familiar with it, looks like this. Because everybody's all gung ho about sales funnels. I get it. But understand that a sales funnel is nothing more than the process that a stranger takes to becoming your customer. That is it, period, point blank. The first time sales funnels were ever talked about was like 1910 or something like that. They're very, very old. It's just a concept in marketing. A lot of people now, because of the rise of the internet, because of how fast information travels, and because of all these gurus who kind of rose to prominence on the idea of sales funnels, think that sales funnels are some kind of crazy new phenomenon and it's all about little websites and stuff. That's not what a sales funnel is. A sales funnel is a philosophy. It's a marketing philosophy. It's how do I take someone who has no idea who the hell I am or what I do all the way to they're paying me for something. That's a sales funnel. So, knowing that, now we know that we can actually just use Facebook as a sales funnel. So, the Facebook organic sales funnel looks like this. It's taking from a Facebook profile into a Facebook group, into Messenger. We sell them through Messenger, send them to a sales page, they buy the thing. So notice the difference here. Opt in, bridge page, email, 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 sales page, buy the thing, right? We just replace that with Facebook. It's exactly the same thing. And in fact, not only is it exactly the same thing in concept, it's actually more effective. And I'll tell you why. Because they just did a recent study in Harvard about how many times the average prospect has to come in contact with your message, with your content, with your brand in order to make a buying decision. It used to be 8, but that was back before the internet got so noisy and people are bombarded by marketing messages all day long that now it takes about 70. So just think about that. The old way is bridge page, opt in, email, email. How many people open their email anymore? Unless I know that there's an email coming, I don't open that shit. I just like I don't open the emails. What the hell? What is it? I just let them go in the trash. They're just spam stuff. Nobody opens emails anymore. The email open rate is at an all-time low. Okay, change that into Facebook. How many people conversate or conversate on Facebook? Bad word, but converse on Facebook, right? How many times can you get to know someone on Facebook? How many times do people read their Facebook Messenger chat? How many times do people go deep and like have video chats and go live and you see people's faces? And there's a much better chance to cultivate a relationship on Facebook. It's more effective. That's the funny part. Everyone's spending all this money on all this old school stuff, but really, Facebook. That's all you need to do. So one thing I got to get out the way right now is we're going to alter this just a little bit because we're not going to go over Facebook groups inside of this masterclass because I believe that Facebook groups deserves its own thing. Facebook groups are extremely extensive in the stuff that you can do with them and the knowledge and all that good stuff. Now, that's not to say that like we're screwed. We can just use our profile instead. But just look what Facebook groups replace. They replace the bridge page. Traditionally, a bridge page in a sales funnel is a place for someone to see your face and you get a little relationship with them. Hey, my name is Joel. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, blah, blah, blah. One time, and then they leave. Now, a Facebook group, a million times. You see me every day. So, how much more effective do you think a group is versus a traditional sales bridge page? Right? Much more effective. You get to really cultivate a relationship with that person. 70 times, Amanda says, I talk on Facebook every day. Yes. Yes. So, this is what we're going to do instead. So, we're going to dwindle this down even further just to make this simpler. You don't even need a group really. We'll make it even simpler. Time, energy, remember all those things. Very simple, straightforward. We're going to get straight to the cash flow. Profile, message, sales page. End of story. Profile, message, sale. That's it. That's our whole funnel. Very simple. What we need to understand. Now we're going to start learning about Facebook. Okay. Number one, Facebook is a computer. It's not kind of like a computer. It's not on your computer. It is a computer. It's in a giant warehouse somewhere in the middle of like the desert, and it's just one giant mega computer. That's what it is. So understanding that and knowing that, number two, a computer has rules. That's how computers operate. They have rules, zeros and ones, the matrix, right? Number three, these rules are called algorithm, right? That's how computers run. They have an algorithm. That's what they're called. Understanding the algorithm is the key to organic success. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get to learn, love, and understand the Facebook algorithm. How does Facebook work? Once we learn how it works, once we learn the why behind it, now we can manipulate it for marketing purposes. We don't need to pay for ads. We can just manipulate Facebook. That's what we're going to be doing. So, partner said it was actually a series of servers in China. I'm sure he's 100% right. Damn near everything's in China now. What does Facebook want? Ask yourself that. If you're Facebook, let's say you're Mark Zuckerberg right now, you're wearing like funny clothes. You're Mark Zuckerberg, you're wearing that stupid hoodie, right? Let's say you own Facebook. Well, if I own Facebook, what would I want? Let's be logical here. Number one, I want to sell ad space. Well, duh, right? Facebook wants to make money. So I want to sell ad space. What does that mean? Like you got to pay me to run ads. So making a Facebook page, which I see a lot of beginners do, is completely pointless because you're not going to get any reach on a page. They want you to run ads. You're not going to get any reach. They will kill your reach. They'll say, no, 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 pay for ads. They don't want you to do that. So number two, make Facebook an enjoyable experience, right? It's a social media place. Like it's family, friends. They want it to be enjoyable. You're running around spamming and doing all this stuff. Facebook's not going to be very happy, right? Or they want it to be an enjoyable experience. Number three, they want to keep people on the platform. How can they sell ad space? How can they make money if people are not on there? Right? Makes sense. How does the Super Bowl make money? Selling ad space. Why? There's eyeballs on the Super Bowl. There's people there. Where there is a crowd, there's money to be made. So they want people on the platform. I want you to remember that point right there. They want people on the platform. It's very important to know that. What does that mean for you? Number one, you need to keep people on the platform. Okay. Number two, you need to create engaging content. Remember, they want an enjoyable experience. And number three, you need to keep people on the platform. I want to stress that because there's so many people linking out and like putting links for, their funnel and links for their course and links for their YouTube channel. Facebook wants people to stay on Facebook. So they will basically prioritize those posts that keep people on Facebook. Think about that. If your post has a link for someone to go check out your YouTube channel or your Pinterest or whatever, then if someone clicks that link, they leave Facebook. So why would Facebook show your post to more people? It would be against their best interest. That makes no business sense whatsoever. That would be stupid for them. They want people on the platform enjoying their experience on Facebook and not going anywhere else. Okay, which is oftentimes why you see I have 0 links in my group. Every time somebody wants a link to something, I give it to them in Messenger. I post no links because I know how the algorithm works, and now you do too. So we're going to get into some questions.